Okay, so I found out that I was pregnant in March 2020 at the beginning of lockdown. And initially I was very sort of surprised, first and foremost. I'm 41 years of age. I was 40 at the time. And I thought that ship had sailed in terms of me getting pregnant. So I had 4 children up until that point. And my eldest son is 20. And I was a bit worried about having another pregnancy, the demands on my time, on finances, on economics. So I sort of thought initially that I wouldn't go through with the pregnancy. I was very undecided. I sought advice from friends and family who were very sort of judgmental around my decision in terms of having the baby, and they were sort of advising me that, Jade, you're 40 years of age, your eldest son is 20, you're too old to have another baby, and what about finances and your business? I run a business from home, and I did feel a lot of pressure not to have another baby, not to bring another life into the world and another mouth to feed. So I decided, and I said, okay, I'm going to have a termination. And I actually called my GP, who directed me to the abortion clinic at my local hospital, and was told to come in the next day, and I could have I think they call it a chemical abortion using tablets. So I went the next morning, spoke to a healthcare professional, a medical practitioner, who gave me this pill. She said to me that once I'd taken this pill that there was no going back. And I did feel pressured to actually want to please this medical professional in front of her, so I popped this pill, drank it down with water, and she said that I'd get home and I'd probably experience cramping and bleeding. Went home, didn't experience any cramping or bleeding. And that also sort of further contributed to the doubts that I was having, that all these sort of awful side effects that I was told that I was going to have, I didn't have any of them. So it gave me time to think I wasn't in pain or anything. And I said to my partner, I'm not going to go through with it. I just kept having these niggling doubts, and I just sort of decided I wasn't going to go through with the termination. But I didn't know, having had taken the first pill, whether or not I could reverse what I had just done. So I first of all called my GP surgery and told them that I had taken the first abortion pill, asked them if there was any sort of remedy, in a sense, that I could take in order to reverse it. What were the potential side effects to the fetus at that time? And I was told that they had no idea. There was no such information or data that they had regarding whether or not the first abortion pill could be reversed, or what the potential side effects were on the unborn child, potential side effects on the unborn child. So I hung up the phone and I decided to do some research. I got into Google and I just typed in abortion pill reversal, and this organisation came up with a number. The organisation was based in the States. I messaged them. I think I emailed them first, and got a really quick, rapid response. And they said to me there was indeed something called the abortion pill reversal. And they gave me some information regarding a doctor that would contact me in order to get this reversed. So I made contact with the doctor, and she said that she would prescribe me, if I could find an all-night pharmacist or a 24-hour pharmacist, should prescribe me a set of pills that would help calm the lining of the womb and sort of reverse any sort of contractions that had started to take place. So I, again, Googled 24-hour pharmacists in my area, found one, rushed down there, and got these pills and started to take them immediately. And any negative side effects that I had from taking the first abortion pill was mitigated by me, finding these pills, and I was able to take them, and the lining of my womb, although I wasn't in tremendous pain, it did calm things down, and And so then the next morning I called the local hospital. Remember, I was supposed to then go and take the second pill, which would finally terminate the pregnancy. And I called them and I said that I'm not coming to take the second pill. And I was again met with sort of a bit of disbelief and a sort of, this is on you type attitude. We don't know potentially what the side effects could be from, having taken the first pill. We can't guarantee, that the fetus would continue, the pregnancy would continue, or that the baby would not be born disabled or malformed. And this is what I was told. So hung up the phone, continued to take these tablets for a period, I think it was 14 days. And, religiously went to my appointments, kept my antenatal appointments. And, Psalms was born happy and healthy, November 2020. He was very large for his birth date, if that makes sense, because he was over 8 pounds. And again, there was no problems with his development, or he's hit all his developmental milestones on time, and he's brought so much love and joy to our house, and I'm very happy that he's here. And this is baby Psalms. His name is Psalms Robertson. He was born the 10th of November 2020. All my other 4 children do have biblical middle names, but I decided to go with Psalms this time because I did say a lot of Psalms during my pregnancy. And also I wanted a name that was a bit of a conversation starter. So in terms of evangelism, it was a name that people are always intrigued and always say to me, oh, Psalms, and it's Psalms from the Bible. And it just enables me to have a good conversation with them, maybe point them to a piece of scripture or particular Psalms that they can read. And it was just a name that had a lot of meaning and resonance to me. And hopefully it's, as I said, it's a good conversation starter to be able to lead people to particular Psalms in the Bible concerning anything that they might be struggling with, and a good opportunity to evangelize. Okay, so I felt under so much pressure at the beginning of the pregnancy to end the pregnancy, to have a termination, but I'm so glad that I didn't. Psalms brought so much love and joy to our household, to my other children, to my partner's life, to the lives of our friends and family. And I'm so glad that I decided to do a bit of research and see whether or not I could actually, reverse the abortion pill effects. And I did. And there was help out there. There was an alternative voice. And I'm glad that I did actually listen to God or Spirit, that little voice in my ear that said to me, Jade, there was another way. And Psalms is here, he's born, he's very happy, he's very healthy, and as I said, he's brought so much love and joy to our family and our household, and we definitely would not be without him now. Okay, so there's so many proponents of choice and, being pro-choice, but part of choice is actually being offered an alternative. And I was actually told that there is no alternative, that, once I took the pill, the abortion couldn't be reversed. And had I not been, in a sense, spirit-led and driven to find a cure, in a sense, or a remedy or reversal for the initial decision that I made to have a termination, Psalms wouldn't have been born. So being pro-choice is actually about offering a choice and helping women to make informed decisions that there is an alternative to abortion, there's an alternative to termination. And that was offered to me, and I'm very thankful, very grateful for that. I'd like to say a big thank you to Dr. who was my initial point of contact when I wanted to, when I was given the reversal pills. And I'd like to say a big thank you to her. Her work is changing people's lives, and has the potential to change people's lives. And, had it not been for the availability of her services, and I did actually make contact with her quite late at night, and she was up and she responded to me very timely, and she was very friendly and very accommodating, then Psalms wouldn't have been born, and I wouldn't be having this great period of being a mother again, and the joy that brings with a nearly newborn.